we're back. Because I kind of want this to be its own VOD, you know? This music's awesome. This is getting me really excited for something that, like, I know nothing about. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I said I had to restart. Let me, real quick, let me see if I can set up the gamepad. Really like to use the gamepad for this. So that I don't have to be, like, really close. Yeah, okay, it wasn't set up. That explains why it wasn't working. A, B, L, R, select, start, speed, X, capture, no. There we go. Okay. Now I can use the controller. And I can sit a little bit further back, too, which is always good. One of the biggest problems with streaming the way that I do is I have to be really close to the computer screen. The Dragos? I thought that said the dragons brought their babies over. I was like, what? Can I use... I can't use the stick? No, gotta use D-pad. Okay, got it. Wait, maybe I can change that too. Just before we even start anything. Up, down, left, right. Yep, I can change that. Okay. I feel like the frame rate's wrong or something. A real wood burning stove. No problem here. Good. Like, are you getting a weird frame rate on your end? It looks really like... frame rate's really weird. I feel like I'm getting like 12 frames or something. It's definitely below 30. Mouse has been up for a while playing with the Dragos. I mean, it's, yeah, it's low, but like, look at this. And then look at this. Like, his frame rate for his walking, I feel like, is better when he runs into something. Oh well. I'll worry about it later. You know, I don't know anything about Mother or Earthbound. Change clothes. Okay. My refresh rate. Oh yeah, it probably is. It's probably the 30 hertz on the monitor. I don't know anything about Earthbound. I don't know the ending of this game or anything about it. I've heard that it's really sad. That's all I know. Okay, no matter what they're thinking. Yeah, 30 hertz isn't that great. You've never played it either? Have you ever watched somebody play it? Or is this like a dry experience for the both of us? Because I've heard this game is amazing. Like, this is apparently one of the best games ever made. Oh, saving, okay. Yeah, I know the ending of Earthbound, the first one. I don't know the ending of Earthbound 3. Also, what's with Earthbound 2? Is Earthbound 2 not regarded as very good? So I always hear about, oh, it is kind of dinosaurs. Okay. Am I just forgetting that? Earthbound 2. Oh, I guess it's just, I should just call it Mother 2, right? Mother 2. That one's got Ness in it? So who's the main character of Mother 1? Still Ness. Okay. Yeah, I'm really into... Oh, no! That's what that smell was. Oh, bad news, dude. I knocked over my bong. Hold on a second. I was sitting here like, whoa, it really smells like bong water. And then I put my foot down and I was like, oh, that explains it. You want some ASMR? Hold on, check this out. That's me rubbing on paper towels. Also, which Doom we talking? We talking Doom 1? Because I don't know that much about Doom 1. Okay. Klaus's beat. Play fighting with dragons. You should play too, Lucas. Okay. It's just a tutorial. Hey, slow mode. Try imagining a thing called a B button, then hold that B button for a second, then let go. This will let you dash, and with dash ability you can ram into that Drago. Show him an example. Okay. This is cute. Okay, I will try, Papa. What are you up to, slow mode? Oh, he's cute. I like him falling over for me. Okay, I got it. The harder you run into them, the more they like it. The Great Mole Cricket? Oh no. Finishing up some paperwork? What kind of paperwork? Entered a mole cricket. Bash him. Bash him. The mole cricket uses a biting attack. Okay, so he doesn't do that much damage. Do we have any psychic abilities yet? Goods, guards, run. No? Okay. What kind of paperwork? You joining the military? That kind of paperwork? You wanna be an officer? In the service? Dude, based. Transferring logs of payments from our company to our clients. Okay, that sounds like what I actually do for work. I'm doing a whole bunch of that at work myself right now. Oh, she stepped on him. Lunch is ready. Made your favorite boys. Omelets. Yay! Who has omelets for lunch, though? Omelets are a breakfast food. I guess you can eat omelets whenever, but still. What's our dad's name? Flint? That's a cool name. Alec. Oh. Well, his name was Flint. Talk to frogs. I got it. You should have put ass as your favorite food. I should have. If I ever replay it, I will. I'll do something like that. I like doing funny shit like that, but when it comes to something like I've heard so much about this game. Dude, I'm so hungry too. Can we take a break and go get some food? Made a good match. Okay. Because I could go make myself a ham, like a ham sandwich or something, and that'd be really fucking based. I had to talk to someone about why they needed to go to court for a speeding ticket. She was 17 and went 93 miles per hour through a 55 miles per hour construction zone. Jesus. Yeah, dude. I'll serve it on a fucking hot platter. And trust me, it will be hot. You have to go through the forest to get back, so we'll have to leave early. Okay. So, is there a reason that these games are called Mother? Are they just about... Are they based on the sentimental feeling between mother and child? Minimum fine is $5,000? That's crazy. So that's why our dad, that guy's not named Flint. Yeah, seriously, F for that 17-year-old. I'd recommend her just go to court and then apologize, say she's young, that kind of stuff, try to play to the judge's heartstrings, and then, you know, say she can't pay a $5,000 fine. She could, you know, she could probably get some really good treatment. She just got to tell the truth and be honest. What's that? You're sitting in your office confused as shit. I feel that, dude. Why, you have like half a Bitcoin, don't you? Why are you working? Shouldn't you just be able to do day trading? My people? More aliens? Hell yeah. Your job gives you credits for college? That is amazing. And with you spelling college wrong, you definitely need some college, my boy. You're gonna need that learning. That good fucking book learning. Yeah, I would, man. I'm sure your sack is delicious. I'll gargle those nuts, dude. It's been so long since I've gotten a blowjob. I really want a blowjob, you guys. You do get to smell the sweat off of sweaty bitches. I get to, let's see, what do I get to do at work? File budget claims and credit card statements, write checks, make coffee for my boss. Also, you have a wife, Pat? Ask her. I do, all the time. She won't give me blowjobs. Just telling you. She hates giving blowjobs. Which sucks, because I love blowjobs. Get a sex toys. I should get another. Every pocket pussy I've ever had, I broke. Oh, there's Flint. Okay. So that other guy was Flint's dad. Oh, we're playing Flint, too. I broke all of them. Like, they ripped. You would lock their doors in a village as people... Who would lock their doors in a... Yeah, okay. He's coming to the door, it's okay. The doorknob. Just say, like, if you give me a blowjob, I'll do the dishes trading system. It doesn't work that way, man. She'd rather do the dishes herself. Broke with your monster dong. Yep, well, yep, basically. If there's one thing I am certain of, I do not have a tiny penis. And yes, that is I broke them by using them. I've bought 3 at least, and I'm telling myself, like, next time that I fucking, that time's called for reckless nice guys like you. I'm telling you, I'm gonna buy, like, one that's specifically for big penises. Cause, like, it's the same thing with condoms. I can't wear a normal condom either. I used to wear normal condoms when I was like having sex as a teenager, and I always found them super uncomfortable, and I never knew why. And now that I've tried using like Trojan magnums or whatever they're called, that like just fucking changed my life. I was like, oh god, this is so much better. The other ones are like, they feel constrictive, and they really hurt not the skin, I guess, but like the base of my shaft would get like really, really squeezed. Whole sky north here is pitch black with smoke. You feel like you got so much more room. And the forest catches on fire. It's possum looking. Wait, what? Wait, our kids are out there? No. No. Let's talk to people about it. Yeah, dude. I gotta show you my big flopper. Oh, thank you for the map. So it does work to... It does help to talk to people. Mark that area on the map. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Fill your right index finger with a wish or string. R buttonish. Got it. Your tiny white chode. I never understood being size queen. Like, I don't really... Like, if anything, my penis size has only ever come in... Like, has only ever been an issue for me. Like, it's painful to have, like, for women, getting a blowjob is hard. It touches the water when I sit down to fucking poop. Like, it's literally inconvenient. And I've gotten, like, a lot of complaints from people that I was sleeping with that it hurt, and that's never good. Like, that doesn't feel good to be like, hey, are you having a good time? They'll be like, oh, it hurts. And like, oh, great. I guess it's based. Oh, the dash ability. That's how you run? Okay. Okay. And just until you run into something. Got it. Yeah, I fucking hate shit. Like, I hate those really tiny toilets. Like, we have a really good toilet at work, though, thankfully, so I don't have that issue. Like, our toilet at work is very nice and accommodating. Is this man... Oh, look at him! That's so cool! Look how tall he is. You don't want that problem, dude. Trust me, it's awful. Big dick problems are bad problems. They're annoying. You don't... Like... Imagine every person you sleep with says that it hurts, and they want to stop. That's basically how it is. Say something to the forest gods? It's wrong of you to think that. Yeah, it's... Okay, it's not really an option, huh? Pray. Pray that the forest and the people and the animals and I can all have happiness. It's true. I mean, like, sleeping with people or not, I guess. It's like, oh, okay, well... But still... Hey, man. Don't discount prostitutes. They good at fucking. Sex work is good work. I thought about doing it for a while. My name? My name is Patrick. Nice to meet you. Video game. Yeah, the average canal is like 6 inches. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, it makes sense. My penis isn't in particularly long either. It's just particularly wide and round. Like, it's a little bit longer than average, but for the most part, yes, I forgot. In particular, it's just too wide. I've honestly thought about getting penis reduction surgery. Because I feel like that'd be a lot better sexually for my relationship with my wife. I don't know how you do that though, or how dangerous it is. I'm sure it's not exactly the least dangerous surgery. Prostitute was emotionless and not into it. You got a bad prostitute. Generally, they're paid to, you know, not be emotionless. That's the point. I like that we're just having sincere, dick talk. It's not even tasty. A nut cookie. This dude nut on this cookie? She ain't screaming, I ain't screaming. Rage is on a clock, then you ain't gotta stop. Give you one more of my slightly unclean, not very tasty cookies. Let it be of use. Okay. 2 cookies. 2 nut cookies. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna go get something. I'm gonna get something to drink. Not drink, eat, because I'm fucking starving. I was gonna get like a sandwich or something. I don't know what I'm gonna get, but I'm gonna get something. I guess I'll just keep the music going. I'll just take Wanny away, and then keep the music going, and then pause it. Yeah, it's already paused. I was drunk and wanted it. She just wanted the money, so she was like, "All right, let's go, I guess." 200 isn't that bad. That's average. Be right back. Hey. So I have a question for you. Do you do you eat mustard with sauerkraut, or are you supposed to eat mayonnaise with sauerkraut? Because I don't know. But I'm gonna put mustard on it just in case. Because I feel like I feel mustard, right? There we go. So I made a ham, lettuce, cheese, sauerkraut, and mustard sandwich. What are we talking about? I'm okay with just jerking it. I could imagine I've never done something like that before, but I'm not opposed to it. The first ever girl I slept with was a one-night stand from the club who stopped halfway through because she was thinking of her kid, and I got the clap from her. Jesus. That's awful. Also, was she drunk or something? Why'd she start thinking of her kid in the middle of it? First time was when you were 14? That seems about right. She had sex before, but with me, she told me to stop and then turned on the lights and saw I broke her hymen. Fuck, Jesus. The first time I had sex, I didn't want to have sex. Mr. Batty? My girlfriend was getting mad and asking me when we were gonna have sex. And I didn't want to. But I didn't want to disappoint her. Power smash. Ah, and we missed anyways. Let's try another one. Still missed. That fucker Betty. He started all this shit? Okay. He became tame. Not only would we beat his ass, he was tame. He's now our bitch. He's now a beta and we're the alpha. I need to get an emote that says I feel that. Because honestly, I say I feel that too much. This bitch is back. Nut bread. Cool. I need to heal, I feel like. A nut cookie. Or nut bread. Nut bread, definitely. Take another bite of my sandwich. Hello, kind sir. Good lord, man, why would you do that? One time, there was, when I went to high school, there was a bat. Like, there was this, air conditioner unit that was, fenced off, right? And there was a bat in there, and everybody was standing around it looking at the bat. And it was hurt, like it had broken its leg or something. And everybody was, like, poking it with sticks and shit. I felt really bad for it, so I went in there and I got it, and I took it with me. I went and, like, put it somewhere else, so that where I thought it would be safe. And everybody made fun of me for, like, taking the bat, and, called me a fucking pussy and shit. Is that a duck man? Well, there's a bay room. Well, I guess dumping it in the trash can was probably the best thing you could have done, right? Like, what else are you supposed to do? I guess you could have buried it. That's actually, I guess that's probably what I would have done. I probably would have buried it. I probably would have felt so bad that I buried it. The bay room is a big-ass room with a bunch of bunk beds 60 dudes live in. Whoa. That sounds awesome. How would you get fucked up for killing a bat? Bats are considered like a nuisance, right? Oh, I see. Hey, Aaron's here. Hey, Aaron. What are you up to? It has been a while. I was thinking I need to remove you from the Twitter thing, like yesterday. But I couldn't remember what it was called. Tweet deck, that's what it was. Whoa, that's weird. Why would your mom not understand you being sad about a pet dying? Like, any companionship is worth crying over. Bats are endangered where you live? That's weird. Bats are, like, seen as, like, a nuisance creature here. They're like vermin. Why would a mother not know how to react to their child being sad about an animal dying? It's such an odd thing to not understand someone being upset about. Drugs and booze will do it. This guy's name is Lighter.
they're fireflies, dude. Oh, fuck. Is Flint gonna die? Oh, they are fireflies. I called it. Oh, yeah. Flint's gonna die. Oh, I didn't mean to guard. Shit. Yeah, let me try again. I'm sorry. My childhood dog died the night my parents had tickets to a Jimmy Buffett concert. I was pretty inconsolable, but I remember them wearing Hawaiian shirts and ditching me with my grandparents to watch Happy Feet 2. Jesus. You got some special parents, my dude. Wait, this is the Batman music? It went da 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 da. I'll tell a story that's fucked up too about my parents. So, you remember when Kung Pao Enter the Fist came out? So, my neighbor, the one that molested me, had Kung Pao Enter the Fist, right? And I wanted Kung Pao Enter the Fist. I wanted to watch it. So I went and I got it from his house just to watch it for the night. And then I brought it back to his house, which is just across the street. And then I come back across the street and I look into my house and my dad's just beating the shit out of my mom. Which was not a normal occurrence. So, that was pretty cool. I told my dad that I was gonna kill him. I pulled like a sword on him. Yeah, my neighbor that molested me. That's okay, I didn't even know I was molested until I was quite older. I wasn't really aware that I had been molested, but I totally was in retrospect. It was not really a thing I ever thought about. Strength up again. Okay, so you can't do it twice. Oh, that's totally worth it. Yeah, he stuck batteries up my ass. No fucking... No joke. Also, does your father seek therapy? Like... No, I don't think my dad's the type of guy to go to therapy, honestly. But he totally... Therapy would probably help him a lot. He would rather, instead of get therapy, he'd probably rather go talk to a priest. That'd probably be his way of doing it, which is very, you know, therapy-esque. Talking to a priest is very therapeutic. They're not, you know, doctors, but they can help. Especially if you believe in that kind of stuff. Priests are free, it's true. Well, he doesn't do that anymore. He doesn't beat on my mom anymore. He used to. He used to just beat the shit out of her. Funny as Jared. Die right now and I'll sub. Okay. Let's, you know what? We'll just do this. done. I followed religion when I was younger for guidance. I can't say that I did. Like, I really wish I did. Funny as Jared, thank you for subscribing. And keeping your word. They did do it. Let's go! There you go. Pretty poggers of you, not gonna lie. But, yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, my dad doesn't really, like, beat my mom, regularly. And he had never done it before then, as far as I knew. But he, Oh, shit! Oh, fuck. I'm sorry if that clipped the mic. I just accidentally hit the side of my paper plate and flipped it, and it got shit all over me. It was his sword from when he was in the Marines. I went and got it out of the hallway. I remember that night after he was done beating the shit out of her, they just like sat in the living room together, like just looking at each other from the other side of the living room. And they told me to go to sleep because I had to go to school the next day. And I stayed up and watched Aladdin, the Disney Channel original series, Aladdin, on my TV at night. Because I couldn't sleep. And then for like a year after that, whenever my mom would close a cabinet, I was worried that my dad was beating her again. Plus, we're in Mississippi. I probably could have gotten a gun if I wanted one. Sad story? Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, I watched Kung Pao before that happened. I finished Kung Pao and then took it back. When I got back, I looked through the front door, and I like your RE4 speed run. It is not a speed run, but thank you. He, like, the thing that I saw was, like, he was standing, they were both standing in the hallway, right? And then my mom slapped him on the face and then, like, started to walk away. And then he just, like, he did, like, a karate kick into her spine and kicked her, like, as hard as he could, and she flew all the way across the room. It was pretty poggers. He basically critically hit her.
Son, where'd you find this?
Funny as Jared, thank you for following. Is that a funny as pro Jared? Is that what we're what we're going for here? Is are you a pro Jared fan that found me through the interview? Hey, some water.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Thank you for following, Zombie Ritual. Like my stepmom would beat me for years, then one day I grabbed both of her arms and told her not to do it again. Never had another issue after that. Yeah, that's, see, the same thing happened to me, too. My mom used to hit me a lot when I was a kid, and I've never played Mother 3, so please don't spoil it for me, Zombie Ritual. But, yeah, I did a video with Pro Jared, funny as Jared, and, so my mom would hit me a lot, and then I got big enough to where I didn't really have to worry about her hitting me without me being able to fight back, right? I never actually did hit her back, though. I threatened to a whole bunch. One time she hit me really, she hit me really hard. She, like, punched me in the back of the head on the day where I had lost my girlfriend. My girlfriend broke up with me. And she hit me in the back of my head because we lost $300 through eBay. Because we had an eBay account and it was linked to their credit card, right? But eBay would give us our money back, but she didn't know that. So she punched me in the back of the head, and I was 18. So I stood up and I raised my arm above my head, and I was gonna, like, just lay in, I was gonna give her, like, a haymaker. And then my dad grabbed my elbow and stopped me. Honestly, my dad and I have a bigger, like, history of violence than me and my mother. Me and my dad got in fistfights all the time. Like, constantly. bust it by ramming into it. Cool. Nice. I used to get bullied in elementary school. I grew tall in middle school, and the guy never bothered me again. Damn straight. I hurt my leg really bad in high school, and when I hurt my leg, I had to walk on a cane. Everybody made fun of me for walking on the cane, right? So when one of them like made fun of me in class, I just like took the cane and I just beat the shit out of him with it. And guess who never fucking bothered me about having a cane again? Like, I just hit him as hard as I could over and over and over again with the cane. The cane was made out of metal. So, that was one of those times I went to juvie. Ow. I might die. No, I didn't mean to guard. Damn it, I meant to use an item. Okay, goods. Nut bread. Yep. Oh, it's pooping out its hair to look threatening. That's cute. I got into a lot of fights as a kid. I was that kind of kid who would just fight a lot. You ever trained your parents in martial arts must have done it wrong as a joke. Yeah. And my dad was, my dad's the lord of the dark nipple people. .6'4"? That's pretty big, man. I'm 5'11", or 6, I don't remember which one I am. My stepmom and dad are 5'7", and I'm 6'2". My dad is 5'6", and I'm 5'11". I'm just so much bigger than my dad. I got into one fight, and I got in one little fight, and my mom got scared. I got in one fight in the army, again, during basic, against the physically trained king, and I won. It was kind of, you were kind of revered after that. It's awesome, dude. The amount of mass shootings in America, they sure are scary, man. That's why I carry a gun everywhere I go. When did I start YouTube? Last year. I bet you were always way more likely to die in a mass shooting than win $1 million from the lottery. I don't think that's true. That's probably not true at all. You're probably far more likely to win $1 million, because $1 million isn't like the biggest cash out. So you're probably more likely to win $1 million than die in a mass shooting. Because, I mean, imagine how many people also survive mass shootings. First, you've got to be in a mass shooting, then you've got to die in it. So you're probably more likely to win $1 million. There we go. Oh, his name is Fuel. That's cute. Come on, Fuel. Fuel's a pretty badass name. Imagine naming your son Fuel. Fucking Fuel. No problem here. I keep pressing that button instead of the RAM button. Shit, come to Wisconsin. Just had a shooting at one of the biggest malls in Wisconsin. I used to know the guy who did it. Did you really? That's crazy. It was about last year I posted a Chamois server. Yeah. I started doing YouTube and taking YouTube anywhere near moderately seriously about last year. I mean, I haven't grown that much as a channel. I don't really have any, you know, I've got 1.5 thousand subscribers, and my content's not that great, so I understand why. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that, like, I'm still a new channel, I guess is all I'm trying to say. You can't call him black. Pitch black Flint. These are my kids, Fuel and Cock Diesel. That's awesome. But yeah, I carry a gun with me everywhere I go because of how the shootings are in America. Did I ever beat Omori? Yeah, I did. I made a video on it. It's on the channel. That was my second playthrough. That, if you're looking at the gameplay stuff. Yeah, I did a full review. It's my most viewed video on my channel, even over the Aaron Hansen video, which is weird. Having Aaron Hansen on my channel would probably... I thought having Aaron Hansen on my channel. Having Eoraptor on your channel apparently is not as important as Omori. You want to check it out? Alright. Come back and let me know what you think about it. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I think I could have done better. The risk of dying in a mass shooting is 1 in 11,125. That sounds ridiculously low. I'm not sure if I agree with that. Like, by what measurement? Because you have to take how many people died in a mass shooting and then how many people died, like, that year in mass shootings and how many died in non-mass shootings. Right? That would be how you do that? I did. I had Aaron and Stamper. Neither one of them really did much for the... I mean, the Aaron Hansen video did a lot for the channel. It got me like 600 subscribers. The Stamper video didn't do much for the channel. The Pro Jared video didn't really do much for the channel. It's just, you know, people care about those people a lot, but not really interviews with them. Yeah, it's be total deaths a year and then categorizing what caused the death and then divide that by how many people died, like, from mass shootings. You found me through the Stamper interview? I'm glad. Stamper's a really cool dude. I really like Stamper. I'm sorry if he's upset anybody recently. I can't say I'm, like, surprised if he upset people, but from what I can tell, I've only ever spoken to him, like, 3 times, but I kind of loved him. He was a really sweet guy. He had a lot of cool, deep, down-to-earth things to say. But it's also really... I don't, like... There's not really many people that I just don't like. It's hard for me to dislike somebody. Like, I used to be that kind of guy, and I'm not anymore. When I was a kid, like, hating people was definitely something that I did a lot. And I've let go of that since I've grown up. I want to be a nice adult since I was such a mean child. Or teenager, I guess. I was a nice child. I was a bad teenager. I try to love people as much as I can, even with their faults. I think that, I think people are very important. Oh, and it started raining. I think it's important to, like, I think perspective is the most important thing in the world. I think that it's important to know how other people think and feel, and then try to put yourself in their shoes, and then think like them. And then that's the most important thing. Like, if you can get perspective, then you can get everything else. Because you'll understand why things are important to people, why they learn the things they do, why they say and do the things that they do. And I think that's just like the first step in acceptance and not hating people. And you've also got to realize that some people just need, like, even things that you don't understand, some people just need whatever the thing is that you don't understand for comfort, for comfort. You know, like, I don't understand why my coworker really likes, what's his name, Crowder? The Republican guy, Crowder. Or is he a libertarian? I don't know, but whichever one he is, I don't understand why he likes him so much. But it brings him comfort, and that's important to me. I think that that's nice. The man is looked at as a man who says dumb shit, but once you take that headline away, he seemed like a man who had emotion, goofs, gags, and cool stories to tell. Love to have a one-on-one conversation one day. You know, as somebody who's had a one-on-one conversation with Stamper, I can totally agree that it's fucking awesome to have a one-on-one conversation with Stamper. He'll talk to you about anything. He'll talk openly. The only thing I couldn't even get him to tell me was when he was going to kill himself. I need to talk to people. Go into the mountains to pick mushrooms, huh? What are your thoughts on Derek Chauvin getting convicted? I don't really care. I really don't have a dog in that fight. I'm not, if he had not gotten convicted, I never would have known, I guess, is my point. Like, I didn't know he got convicted until other people told me. And, I didn't even know who he was until somebody told me. So, I try to keep that kind of stuff as, like, out of my mind as possible, because I think that it's important to focus on the things around you and not, like, the world at large. And that helps with your, that just helps with anxiety a lot. Hey, a frog. You guys just want to sit and talk for a little bit? Maybe do a just chatting? Put on some music and just hang out and talk for a bit? Will I come out with a review of Mother 3? Probably, if I finish it. Okay. I'm gonna, so I just saved. I'm gonna go ahead and quit this, and I'm gonna put on some happy music, maybe some Nintendo music. Hold on. Yeah, I really like this one. Okay. And I'm gonna put that on the screen too. Hopping in the Discord? No, I'm just gonna talk to people on Twitch. I changed to just chatting. Just chatting. Here we go. I've heard that Minneapolis was having a lot of curfews. One of the people in Discord was complaining about it a lot. And so that's pretty much the only way I know. I'm sorry I don't really know much about the Floyd case or anything. I'm sure that that's, like, really important to some people's lives. And I can understand that it is. It's just I have other things that I really have to focus on right now. I have to focus really hard on my career. I'm trying to make sure that my wife isn't... Kira's very sick, and I'm trying to focus on taking care of her. Maybe if I had my life together a little bit more, then I wouldn't mind, you know? But as it is right now, I would find it kind of hard to do anything but focus on the stuff immediately around me. I feel like that would be just impossible. Window capture. There we go. How's that for a calm little picture to use? And just talk. There's military everywhere in Minneapolis. Minneapolis. It's strange to have a large movement based off of one person. I suppose so. I think that it's kind of the point of the movement would be like that there are multiple people who could have been Mr. Floyd, or there's multiple people who feel like they've been put in the same type of situation as Mr. Floyd. As somebody who's been convicted and arrested multiple times, I think it's really easy to put myself in that situation that he was in. It's when you deal with police, you're almost always gonna deal with at least somewhat some violence, or strong arming and manhandling.
especially in my case where I just fucking played jokes on them like the whole time, and you know, 15,000 police killings over the past 2 decades and like 4 convicted officers. Yeah, I don't doubt that in the least. There's I mean, there's definitely a separation of power there, but I feel like that's inherent in the system. There's not really much that... I don't feel like you can have police and policing the way that it exists now and then not have a huge separation of power. It just naturally comes with the fact that it's... that these are people who are... their job is to arrest you and, you know, keep the peace and take care of you. You only know George Floyd's name? I know a couple of more people who were, I can't, there's Trayvon Martin, I don't know, I'm trying to think of others. I guess I don't really know that many, just the ones that the media told me about. There was that one lady who got shot in her own home, and the police, like just jumped in and shot her in her own bed. Yeah, Breonna Taylor. The weird thing about a lot of this stuff, I feel like, is I think the weirdest part is the lack of good faith behind it. Like the good faith in this type of thing, in reporting this kind of stuff and talking about this kind of stuff is important, because how am I going to do anything except for get outraged if you don't tell me any, like, the honest truth about what happens about stuff like this? Like the last guy who got shot and killed when they were trying to pull out the taser. And, you know, they didn't pull out the taser, they pulled out their actual gun and they shot him because it was a tense moment and he was trying to resist arrest and he was trying to drive away. I feel like people would omit the fact that he was trying to, you know, resist arrest, or that he was fleeing from the police, and just say that he was another guy who got shot by police. And that's important. I mean, that's important facts when it comes to this type of thing. A lot of these people who end up getting killed it might not have been released yet, true. A lot of these things, I'm seeing a lot of these people are doing stuff that is gonna make the police jumpy and violent. Yeah, that one. The man that was crawling on his hands and knees crying to not get shot and he still got killed. When people told me about that, I was like, that's gotta be that has to be like a political thing, right? Like, that had to have been like a moment of somebody in political office pays a cop a lot of money to shoot and kill someone, like, just to cause an uproar against a certain party, or against like just to push up. I don't know what they would push, but to push like a thought process. I feel like that has to be like the immediate thing, right? Because it just seems really weird that somebody would shoot somebody on the ground. Because at that point, I mean, that's just actually just an execution. That's just, you just shot a guy and killed him and he was on the ground begging you not to shoot him. It's disgusting. I think disgusting is probably a good term for it. I'm personally not disgusted by it, but it takes a lot to disgust me. It does make me want to take it seriously, though. Like, I'm not like disgusted. I'm just like, okay, we need to do something if this is going to be the case. Numbing. That's a good way of putting it. It's more like numbing and conviction. Like, it gives me conviction, gives me drive and ambition. Last thing I was disgusted by? Let's see. I think legitimately... Oh, I know what it was. It was that video where those girls went camping in the Middle East and then they got raped and got their heads cut off in their tent by two guys. That disgusted me pretty bad. Before that, it was there was this video of some Brazilian fart porn that I watched, because I was jacking off and I was trying to see if I could find something that was like, you know, just deep enough to finally get me off because I was having a hard time. And so I looked up fart porn because I was like, maybe I'm into this, maybe this is just what I need. And then I looked it up and I watched like 30 seconds of it and I immediately vomited. Ever seen the sheriff that shot a man hitting with a stick? The guy who taped it disgusted me. I've never seen that, no. But I imagine, like, if you shoot a guy who's hitting you with a stick, like, in Mississippi, that would be legal. That's assault. I guess it's not exactly the right thing to do, but it would be legal. You can shoot somebody who is assaulting you, but I'd recommend you know, don't shoot them in the center of mass or something. Shoot them in the leg. I feel like a lot of people don't have that bone in their body, though. The idea of, like, don't shoot somebody in the center of mass because they're taught to shoot center of mass. It just makes most sense in most situations. So center of mass is probably just immediately what they go to. But it seems like you could shoot somebody in the leg or something, just disable them. At that point, though, if you're getting hit with a stick, I would imagine it was a black guy begging the officer to shoot him. Jesus. I did see that. Did you guys see that video of the guy who was in the street and he was acting like he had a gun and he called the police on himself and he just had a cell phone in his pocket and he was like crying and like was trying to act like he had a gun so that he could so that they would shoot him so he could commit suicide by cop, and they wouldn't shoot him and he started crying and like feeling really bad. And then the cops came over and hugged him. Fucking gun that cracker down. Jesus. It's quite a thing, isn't it? Quite a world we live in. What happened to Mother 3? Well, I'm not gonna stream much longer, so I just wanted to hang out and talk to you guys for a second. Is that okay? Or do you want me to go back to playing Mother 3? Because I gotta go to sleep in 30 minutes. So, I just kind of wanted to talk to chat for a while, because I don't really get to do that very often. I don't usually get to just sit here. I don't ever have any time to just sit here and talk to you guys. And I gotta admit, I really like sitting and just talking to people. Plus, I'm in a talkative mood. I feel like talking. Yeah, I wonder what kind of thing goes through people's minds when they have a thought process like that. Like, I imagine that there must be a lot of hatred, like, in people. I don't feel that hatred. I can't feel enough hatred to like, harass a police officer or something, or anybody really for that matter. I don't really have enough hatred to harass somebody. When I was in high school, I put a bomb in a mailbox one time, but that was it. Yeah, not to shoot center of mass and not extremities due to major veins. It's true. When it comes to guns, a lot of people don't understand the act of snuffing a life. It's true, I guess. That kind of stuff's serious. How'd you come up with your character? I didn't. My friend Dub, who isn't really, I guess she's not really my friend anymore. She did all the art for the channel. She's got a webcomic that she's doing. She's a trans artist who has a webcomic she does called Wingstop, and I really liked her stuff. And we met through a mutual Discord server, and she did all the art. Now she got upset when they stormed the Capitol, and she was very liberal, and she got very upset about she was basically upset about me not caring about the Capitol, I guess, and I didn't feel as strongly about it as she did, and she got really disgusted with me, and then left the Discord server. That's my recollection of it. Luz was there. I guess Luz can tell you too, but that's my general recollection of it. She was upset about my lack of political leanings. What is your favorite food? You know what? Mac and cheese, probably, or sushi. How did I come up with my... Dalen, by the way, does the art. Dalen's on Discord, and you can find him in the Discord. He does our art now. He's from Romania. He does all the thumbnails and stuff. Some are taught to shoot to kill to avoid being sued. That doesn't really work in America. You can get sued by the family of an individual. She let politics get into a friendship? I suppose so. I mean, that's her prerogative. Having a murder that happened in my family, everybody thought I was going to be against guns, but I know guns don't just shoot people. I was raised with guns. My dad was a Marine, so I'm more comfortable with a gun than most people are. I know people who are uncomfortable with guns. Reed, on the guy from the podcast, and who's on a couple of streams, he's really against guns. He doesn't like guns very much. Do I wear a Speedo with that big dong? I do not. I feel very uncomfortable in Speedos. I used to have to wear one for I used to have to wear one for swimming when I was in swimming in high school, and it made me very uncomfortable because it was very revealing. It's more how you supported people who supported anti-gay people. I don't know. I don't know who I support that supports anti-gay people. I can't think of any, at least. Dub was of the opinion that, like, not being against something was the same as being for it. We discussed that near the end of our friendship. She was of the opinion that, like, for instance, not hating Ben Shapiro is supporting Ben Shapiro and being fine with Ben Shapiro. Like, I don't have any opinion on Ben Shapiro. I don't do anything with Ben Shapiro. I've never listened to Ben Shapiro do anything, so I don't really have an opinion or hate Ben Shapiro. So, but Dub would have been in the opinion that, like, that meant that I support Ben Shapiro. I own a few guns, but I have a locked safe. I've got 3 guns right behind me. I've got a 22. I've got 2 22s and a 12 gauge shotgun, and then I've got my concealed carry that I carry with me everywhere. The shotgun's just for home defense. The 22 is just for shooting, swamp rats. But they're not locked up. They're just on my wall. Guns are cringe. Bring back cool swords. You're damn right. You didn't wear the small one? You have the one that looks like shorts? See, they wouldn't let us wear those. We had to wear the one that was just a thick, tiny boy Speedo, like just skin tight. And I gotta say, man, I'm not really a prude or anything, but that was so awful. Like, that felt terribly revealing. I wish I could groan a gun. I miss shooting. I don't like shooting as much as my dad does. My dad loves shooting. He finds it, like, cathartic, which I understand, but I definitely don't get that. Yeah, not being against it is being for it is what I was talking about. Yeah, I suppose so. Oh, like, you're not voting this election, do you support Trump? Yeah, basically like that. Like, complacency was the same as not support, but, like, not being against something is just as bad. Would I kill you if you broke into my house? Probably. I mean, I wouldn't have to kill you, hopefully. Like, if I pointed a gun at you, and, like, if I pointed a gun at you and told you to get on the ground, would you get on the ground? You have a 1911 Ruger AR-15 and a 12 gauge for clay pigeons. See, I don't understand the AR-15 meme. People love AR-15s, but I just do not care. Like, what's so cool about an AR-15? Like, it's just big gun. Yay, then I'm not gonna shoot you if I have a gun and I tell you to get on the ground and tell you that I'm calling the police, and you get on the ground and I call the police, then I mean, what's the point in shooting you? You guys a gift from your great uncle? That's cool. You found my address once? That seems weird. Why did you dox me? I would say make me. That would get you shot. Yeah, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. That's my general consensus on a lot of political things these days. Especially, like, the kind of stuff where it's like protesters have been assaulted, you know, that kind of stuff. And then, like, the video comes out and it's like a dude, like, slamming on the front of a car with his hands, and then the car just, like, hits him and runs past him. And I'm like, yeah, man, you slammed on his car. Stupid games, stupid prizes. I didn't dox you, I just confirmed it with Will. It popped up when I found your real name. Yeah, if you know my name, I'm sure it's pretty easy to find my address. Yo, what about that kid who brought a gun to a protest? Wouldn't it be good to bring a gun to a protest? I don't know who you're talking about, but wouldn't it be a positive thing to bring a gun to a protest so that you don't get hurt? Like, doesn't it work in your favor to bring a gun? Because, like, shit's gonna get real, right? So you might want to have a gun for, like, defense. I guess it depends on what kind of gun it is. Like, if you bring a handgun and you've got a handgun in a strap on your side, if you've got a sidearm, then that should be fine, right? Like, it's not out, it's evidently there for self-defense. It's very obvious that you're wearing it for self-defense. You're not just gonna shoot anybody. So I guess if it was like a giant shotgun or a rifle or something, like, that he's not, like, properly carrying, that would be the big thing, right? Like, it'd be cool to bring it. It's fine to bring a gun. It just depends on how you, like, carry it and how you, like you're gonna put it in a case? You're gonna put it in, like, a sleeve or a backpack to carry it in? Or are you just gonna put a sling on a shotgun and then just put it on your arm? Because at that point, that's not really, like, carrying a gun without intent to use it, you know? The videos of protesters getting scooped up by FBI and full BDUs are a pretty good meme. I've never seen that. If you go into a protest with a gun and expect not to get harassed, it's stupid. I suppose so. If it's a rifle especially, and if you don't have, like, the big thing for me would be, like, if I took a gun to a protest, right, I've got this case, I've got this cotton case that I can put my rifles and shotguns in, and I could just wear that on my back, and then that wouldn't be that bad. Like, it would be obvious that I'm not attempting to use it on anybody. It should be, like, hopefully it should be unthreatening or not threatening, because it's properly secured, that kind of stuff. I think the biggest problem with that type of stuff is you're gonna feel, like, really uncomfortable if some dude's just walking around with a shotgun with the safety off. You know, he could trip and pull the trigger somehow or something, like, on accident, and possibly shoot somebody. So I guess storage is really the most important thing. Like, sure, carry an AR-15 into Walmart, but at least have it in like a fucking a satchel or something, you know? Like, very evident for everybody to see. Everybody knows you got it. Just don't, if you pull it out, people are gonna start running from you. Or in my case, I'll probably just point a gun at you and tell you to stop that. I worry a lot about that kind of stuff, though. Shootings, that kind of stuff. Let's see, Aaron, let's see how likely you are to die in a mass shooting. Let's see, how many people died in a mass shooting in 2020? You know what, that's unfair. Let's do 2019.
just for like the right, like so that we know that we're getting like enough people who are out doing the shootings. Let's see. Here's the list. Statistics. There we go. There were 434 mass shootings in 2019 that fit the inclusion criteria, resulting in 517 deaths and 1,600 injuries. Okay, let's just go ahead and say die or get injured, right? So how many people died in America in 2019? 3.1 million people died. And yeah, 3.1 million people died. So if we get our calculator out and divide 1,600 by 3.1 million, then we get, so even being in a mass shooting, we're not even gonna say you die of it. Let's say you're injured at all. You have a 5 out of 1,000. No, not even that much. It's 0.00051%. It's true. This music is a complete turnaround, isn't it? So that is a... Well, let's see how much that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. 5. You've got a 1 in 2 million chance. You love the Omori review? I'm glad, thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a 1 in 20 million chance. So let's see, how likely are you to die in a car accident? Lots more people are part of those shootings and unhurt. True, that's true. We can do that if you want to. We can do all the math. A total of 2,160 victims. People that were involved in the shooting that could be considered victims in 2019. So that's 2,100 individuals. So if we just want to do that, that's not very far. You don't trust my data? It's from Wikipedia. Why do you not trust my data? I don't have any dog in this fight or reason to fuck with the data. But Wikipedia says there were 434 mass shootings in 2019 that fit the inclusion criteria of the article, resulting in 517 deaths and 1,643 injured, and a total of 2,160 victims. Has Yoshi been getting bigger? That's a good question. Has Yoshi been getting bigger? I'm glad you liked the video though. Yeah, I think Yoshi has been getting bigger. Let's check another thing. Let me make sure that like Wikipedia isn't lying to us. How many people were involved in mass shootings? Or let's just do injured. How many people were... Oh. Okay. Mass shootings, 417. Yeah, this is just mass killings in general, not even specifically shootings. It's anything. Any way whatsoever. Like, this could be a gas attack, this could be a bombing, anything like that. So, let's see how many people died in just mass killings in general. This is from BBC News. There were 211 deaths. Yeah, there were 211 deaths, 33 involved firearms. Your second highest. Yeah, okay, that's right. So there were 211 deaths. Yeah, this is now on a watch list. Yeah, that's 211 deaths, and let's go to somewhere else and see if we can find how many people died in 2011 or 2019. How many people? Actually, I can just do that on my computer, can't I? Why am I doing this on my phone when my computer would be way quicker? Window capture. Window cap. Okay. How many people died in America in 2019? Total deaths. There we go. Mortality from CDC. How long should we expect to live? How many deaths? Death rates for ages 1 and younger. Leading causes of deaths. Okay, there were 2,854,838 deaths in 2019, according to CDC.gov. Divided by 200 and... what was the number? 211? 211, according to the BBC, people died. So... 211 divided by 2,854,838. That is 0.00007% chance. Which, that is the equivalent of a 7 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a 7 in 2 million. So... no, that's not right. I don't remember how to flip that around. Let me just do this. Is how much as a fraction? Convert from decimal to fraction. Wow, that is not even something... It's like IE plus 11. So that's... how much is IE plus 11? Tucson has gifted a sub to Luz the Buzz. Thank you, Tucson. Anyways, you got less than 0.001%, Aaron. So there's that. Hell, less than a 0.010%. I watched the Stamper video while working when I watched all Pat's videos while cleaning my place. Then the rest at dinner. Aw, that's really sweet of you. For all this math Pat is doing, he isn't the brightest. I am not very smart or good at math. Damn it, I have to go DM. Have a good time, dude. You want to veg? I understand. Turn your friends into vegetables. No, don't do that. They won't be your friends anymore. They'll, unless they're like the Film Cow video where it's what's his name and his vegetable friends. Let me ask Erin if she's still on the stream. Funny as Jared has joined the Discord. Thank you. And Zafraya has joined the Discord. Where is Aaron? Trying to remember what her name on Discord is. Let's see. Robert Benfer? Who's that? Let me know who he is and what he does, and I'll ask him. She did say she was on a bus, it's true. So who's Robert Benfer? Also, I wonder if Erin's just getting really anxious because she's on a bus to go do something public or something. I can understand that. I get really anxious about going to, I get anxious about going to the theater, any, like, large group gatherings, all sorts of stuff makes me nervous when it comes to that kind of stuff. Because it seems like mass shootings are everywhere when really they're, you gotta get a 7 out of 10,000. You got a 7... What? Less than a 10,000th of a percent chance. So. He made videos with Film Cow. He also made Clay World. Oh, yeah, you told me about him. He's the guy who... Because I looked up Clay World. I still haven't watched it yet, but that was like a thing that's like a big thing, right? But it's like, it's just like a thing for kids or something. It's like, it's basically like doing videos with Legos or something, or at least that's what it looked like. Robert Benfer. Oh, he worked on ASDF movie too. He did stuff on Newgrounds. It's weird, I feel like I should have seen something by him. Oh, he was a soldier. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. How did I come up with my username? I was driving home from work, and then it just came to me, and I was like, has anybody used that yet? And I looked it up, and no, nobody had used it. And I was like, how has nobody used this? So I immediately went home and made the username and took the name, like the name from basically everything. Like I just took all of it, and I was like, I took the Gmail account, I took the YouTube account, everything. You're gonna go chill with him next week? Well, if you chill with him, let him know about me, and ask him if he wants to do an interview. And if he does, I'll watch all of his stuff, and I'll get really, acquainted with his work, and then interview him. Because even my interviews aren't like super professional, right? Like I just kind of like chill out and talk to people. The meme of the two horses on a back with the handshake emoji between them. What? Meme of two horses on a back with the handshake emoji. Oh, on a beach. No, I do not know. I do not know this meme, but I do now. I am looking at it now. That is definitely a whole mood right there. Okay. It's 10 o'clock, you guys, so you know what that means. It's time for me to go to sleep because I've got work in the morning. Tomorrow we are gonna have another stream. Tomorrow's Thursday, so that's one of my scheduled streams. So we've got, we got a lot of time tomorrow to hang out again. We'll be streaming at 6 o'clock Central,
and we'll be streaming probably until 10 o'clock, 8 o'clock, that type of thing. Probably 2 to 4 hours of streaming. And then Friday, I won't be streaming. I'm leaving Mississippi, and I'm going to Atlanta, Georgia, for a week. So I won't be streaming or making any content or anything like that for about a week. So if you guys need me, you can email me. You can also just get me on Discord or tweet at me, anything like that. I'm pretty easy to get a hold of because I've got everything hooked into my phone. Yeah, I'm hoping to enjoy my vacay. It's my 10-year anniversary with Kira. It's our 10-year wedding anniversary. So we're gonna do some special stuff. Constantly at me, that'll be fun. You could just play a running gag where you at me constantly for random shit. That'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, man. Thank you guys for letting me, telling me to have a good time. Letting me have a good time. That's not the way to feel about that. Thank you for telling me to have a good time. I'm excited. I think I'm gonna have a good time. I'm basically super hyped for it. And I'll talk to you more about